your Sooner.
Runs it himself, right up the middle, has a whole 45-40. Watch out, he's in the clear. 30, tripped up at the 25-yard line, or he would have gone the whole way. Deep shot fluttering around the 15-yard line. It's caught, wrapped up, stopped. You can unhitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the barn. Sooner magic still works in the SEC.
Welcome to the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle, live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue on the Sooner Sports Network from Learfield. Presented by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Also brought to you by Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. And by the Trails Golf Club, where members become family. Now, the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle.
Yes, great crowd here at Rudy's. Welcome, we're live inside the Huddle. Along with Josh Norman and Gabe Eichert, I'm Chris Plank, and we're going to spend the next 2 hours looking back at a tough Saturday in Norman and looking ahead to what looks to be an electric Saturday night in Knoxville. They're going to go with the all-black jerseys, prime time.
It's going to be fun, man. Now, is it an ideal set of circumstances to go get a win?
Yeah, a little tough.
That's it, but I'm very excited to get to experience. This is the first time I'll have gone there. Very, very excited
Special
to get
place,
to
man.
experience everything that
awesome.
Neyland has to offer.
Yeah, it's
It's going to be fun.
We went there in, what was it, 14, Baker?
15?
15, sorry, that's right. 15 with Baker and the comeback. What an atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a great place, man.
My wife went to that game, and she said it's the loudest game she's ever been to.
They had, listen, this was a decade ago, but they had, like, speakers that they had on the sidelines that someone blew the woofers out, and it just the whole game, and it was cranked to like 1,000, and they had, on third downs, instead of turn down for what, it was third down for what, and that thing's been stuck in my head for a decade.
Third down for what?
It was third down for what, and they'd all be moving their hands, and they'd be going crazy, and you're like, all right, Baker, let's go. And Baker went, and we won, so it was great.
I assume, and we're going to talk about what happened in the Ole Miss game. Don't worry.
Well, we're getting there.
I assume a lot of OU fans are going to go down to that game.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a trip that I think everyone has been looking forward to. And sailgating, isn't that what they call it? They get on the boats. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can I start by saying something?
Go ahead.
I have to say, I apologize.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not going to be one of these media guys that don't live up to what I said was wrong.
I feel assaulted right now. Go ahead.
No. You're not the guy that I'm talking about. You're not the media guy I'm talking about. But last week I said something, and I put my foot in my mouth.
Uh-oh.
I said if Lane Kiffin thinks they're going to be able to score 35 points to win this game, he's in for a rude awakening.
And then what happened?
They scored 34.
Yeah.
Well, you were
technically
right.
But, I mean, hey, I was wrong. I apologize because I know, like, the people trust me.
That's
Frank.
right.
They trust my
on
word, man. And now it's like, well, crap. Well,
Can we trust Josh anymore? And
right?
I think that's where the conversation about the game starts.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ole Miss got a really good football team.
They're a good team, yeah.
Their defense played one of their better games of the season. I thought especially their defensive line played at a high level. And then Trinidad Chambliss was the best player on the field.
He was great.
He was fantastic. And when you consider the circumstances on the road, the way that the crowd was into the game, Sooner Nation, you did your job. That third quarter
was amazing.
Yeah.
Was as good as I've experienced at that stadium. But Chambliss handled it all really well.
He did. Yeah, he did a great job, man. And, I mean, truth be told,
Josh,
like –
dimes.
Shout out to Coach Kiffin as well. I mean, like –
That sounded like a reluctant shout-out.
Well, I mean –
He's good, man.
he's really good. Like, the scheme,
really good.
the way that he was able to control what we did on defense. I like, truth be told, I've always been a fan of him. Most of my career I was an offensive coordinator, and so he's one of those guys that I always looked up to because he's just really good, and he proved it again this week. But man, yeah, like I said it with that side just because it hurts, man.
Right.
Because the truth is, Ole Miss has a really good team, and we took them right down to the wire, had a chance to win. Truth be told, we should have won.
You can't say that.
The late
You can't say
turnover.
we
The
should
late
have won.
turnover. True, I can't say that because we
I'm tired
lost.
of people. We should have this.
But
we should have that. No, win the game.
Okay, let me say this: we were in a position to win, and
There you go. That's
yeah,
fair.
and we should have. We were in a position to win. All right, and
I'm tired of being in the position
agreed.
and not winning.
But
That's where I'm at
the truth is, Gabe, like that's what separates good teams and great teams.
No doubt.
Is if you can find a way to win, and the games that we've been in, Texas or the two losses that we have, those teams found a way to win and we didn't. And that is very frustrating. That's upsetting because when you look at it, granted it's from a biased perspective, we know what we have. We watch this every week. And based off of what we know we have, we feel like we should have been able to pull it out. But we didn't. And just like we talk about in the sports world all the time, you're only as good as your last game. And so we are who we are. And we're a 6-2 team right now. And we have to be better. And the truth is the calls are there. It's just a lack of execution. We are not executing at the level necessary to win big-time football games against really good football clubs. And we have to figure out a way to execute.
Can't get outscored 9-0 in the fourth quarter on your home field. When the game is on the line, you have to be at your best.
Got to.
Both sides, offense, defense, and the third phase, special teams. Clearly, big special teams mistake in this game with the fumble. But the offense, in my opinion, just wasn't efficient enough to win this game. You have to play clean. You don't have to play perfect, but you got to play clean football. And what I mean by that is when throws are there to be made, when the offensive coordinator schemes it up and guys are running open, the ball's got to go where it's supposed to go.
Got to.
And
Simple
that's where this conversation starts. And listen, I appreciate John Mateer. I do. He's a really good player. I love what he's brought to this program. He seems like a tremendous guy. He has to play better. There are plays out there. There are yards and points left on the field. Ben Arbuckle can only do so much. You can only scheme up so much.
Right.
But there are wide open wide receivers, schemed open. It works exactly the way we want it to work, and the ball doesn't go to him.
Yeah.
That cannot continue to happen.
Yeah.
It just can't. And John Mateer is a big-time quarterback. You got to make those plays in big games.
Right.
Meanwhile, we had Trinidad Chambliss just throwing darts all over the field. And that's what made it so frustrating for me. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm still a little frustrated playing.
It's coming across as you're not very happy right now.
I love this program like it's my family, faith, and then OU football. Like that's my life.
Right.
And I don't like this feeling where, we should have this, we should have that. No. This is Oklahoma. We got to figure this stuff out. I'm tired of losing all these big games. And I know I'm not out there playing. I understand that. I may sound like an old guy complaining. I'm fine with that. But I feel like that's how the fans feel too. That's how we all feel. Like we got to when we have the entire stadium essentially on our side and the momentum rolling in that third quarter and you felt it building.
Yep.
You got to finish it.
Yeah.
You got to finish games in the fourth quarter.
And the truth is, like, I've been in that locker room the last 3 years.
No doubt.
And those coaches feel the same way we do.
No doubt.
Those players feel the same way we do. But there comes a point, man, like you said, you just got to execute, man. Like, if there's no reason, like, let's be honest. Like you said it. Like, Chambliss is out there throwing darts, right?
Best player on the field. Best
player on the field. If you want to set yourself apart, like, those are just things that you don't miss. Like, great quarterbacks don't miss those opportunities. And it's not 100%. Yeah, they make mistakes, no question about it. The greatest quarterbacks make mistakes. Tom Brady made mistakes. But timing matters. Like, time, it points in the game. The critical situations, you have to be great in the critical situations, the third downs, the last drive to the last two drives to take the lead. You have to be better in those moments, man. And I just felt like it was there. I don't know if it's a sense of urgency or what it is, but there was just something that was lacking in those last two drives. But then also we got to put some of this on the defense as well. They did not create the type of pressure and the type of disruption that they have in the past times. Now, again, credit to Ole Miss and the scheme, how they drew it up, and it made it difficult. They played to our strengths and used them against us. But we across the board, we have to be better. I've said it. Like, it's frustrating because we ran the ball well. I thought we did a good job of running the ball. It was much more efficient than it has been most of the season.
Xavier Robinson was
he
fantastic.
Was great. The last 2 weeks we've been playing at a very high level in the run game, and with the I say it all the time. We've got to be able to run the ball, and we've got to be able to take care of the ball. And we, like, those turnovers, they kill us every single time. And our defense can only do so much, but they didn't do enough. I still don't think they did enough this week to help us win this game. And so it's frustrating, man, because to your point, Gabe, we've been there. We've done it. We know what the standard is. We know what the expectation is. And so, yeah, like, I love those guys, man. And if I was in their locker room today, I'd still tell them the same thing. But our standard is much higher than what's out there in the country. And right now, we are not meeting that standard. For us to lose these big games, like, we're supposed to dominate these games. You talked about going to Tennessee in 15 and winning that game. Like, that's the way that's what we expect of ourselves. And we're not meeting that right now.
Let's get a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the offense. We'll come back, talk about the defense, and we'll get you ready for Tennessee. This opening segment has been brought to you by Family-Owned Community Coffee, the official brewed coffee of OU Athletics. Taste the difference family makes. You're inside the Huddle. Stick around.
Thank you to our cornerstone television partners, OU Health, OG&E, Fowler Auto Group, and Coca-Cola. The Huddle is brought to you by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan-fueled, athlete-focused.
Handoff Robinson, bounces right, plows ahead, keeps his feet still on the go. 40, 45, watch out, in the open field. Xavier, 35-30, he's to the 20, it's a race, they're not gonna get him, touchdown! 65 yards, Xavier Robinson, and the Sooners are back in it.
Yeah. Big time moment there from X.
Yes.
Big touchdown run. Oklahoma.
Run through the trash.
Yeah.
Explosive play.
Yeah. Hadn't had many of those run the football. We did on Saturday, thanks to Xavier Robinson. This segment is presented by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. You're tuned into the Huddle live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. Let's start their game. Xavier Robinson had a nice game. 9 carries, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, including that one that helped get Oklahoma back in the game in a key moment.
He changed the game.
Yep.
I think that's the best way to put it. And honestly, I would have loved to see him get more touches with the way that he had it rolling. And I thought he was good at pass protection. I thought he caught it well out of the backfield. He was explosive. I mean, he's a big back, and you see it right there. He's running away from those guys.
Yeah.
They are not closing the space. He has a very flexible neck, apparently, which is also important at the running back position. That looked like it hurt, man. We got that face mask on him. But I thought he was really, really good. Really good in everything. And one of the things I like the most is even when he had his shorter gains, the pile is always moving forward.
Absolutely.
No matter what, he is always finishing, falling forward. And those extra yards, that's that hidden yardage that Brendan Venables talks about all the time. Like, that stuff matters. He was fantastic.
Yeah, I love it because he just showed everything from the running back position. He showed patience, he showed vision, explosion, toughness running the ball, breakaway speed. He was great in pass protection, great catching the ball out the backfield. It was just a very great showing by Xavier. And then also, surprised you didn't go here, Gabe.
Oh, man.
Credit to the O-line.
Yeah, hey.
Right? I mean, they played their part in it, and shout out to the O-line for having a great day in the run game. And so, yeah, good job by all those guys.
And with a true freshman getting his start at right tackle, Ryan Fojay.
With just two true freshmen starting at tackle for us.
True freshman left tackle and Fasusi, true freshman right tackle Fojay. And they moved him inside. And do you still feel like that's his best potential future?
I'm going to need to think about it for a while, Plank, because he looked for Ryan Fojay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Fasusi's
Fasusi left tackle.
He's tackle all day long. With his athleticism now, he's got to continue to get better. He's struggling at points in time in pass protection. We're calling his name too much on the broadcast, right?
Gotcha.
Whether that's penalties, getting beat, he needs to get his technique a little more honed in. He can't get beat inside the way that he did against Ole Miss. But
great leg whip.
Let's not talk about that. It was a touchdown, okay?
Yeah,
Let's not talk about that. But I thought Ryan Fojay looked really good at right tackle, and now he looks like a starting tackle in the SEC. Remember, this is a guy since the day he got here, they bumped him inside the guard because they thought that's where he could get on the field this season. It wasn't the fact that they thought he wasn't capable of playing right tackle.
Right.
His right tackle tape in high school is smooth. So it wasn't that. They just thought, hey, he may be able to start for us inside. So they bump him out to tackle this week. He has 1 week of practice and goes and plays like that.
Yeah.
Let the NFL guys bump him inside. Let them figure that out, because with what I watched, Ryan Fojay looks like a starting right tackle in the SEC to me. Remember, this was with 1 week of tackle work. I mean, he's been playing guard since the day he got here, and he was like, all right, I'll go do it. And, he had a couple rough moments. He made one mistake on an empty protection where he squeezed and he needs to set. But other than that, pad level got a little high in the run game every once in a while, but he was coming off the ball in the run game. He was, for the vast majority of the game, lights out in pass protection. I was really impressed. Considering the circumstances, I thought he was awesome.
Yeah, and shout out to one of my favorite people and one of the greatest minds in the game, Bill Beatonbow, for getting those guys
That's
ready.
my guy.
Yeah, love that man, and he's had it rough the last couple of years, but he's proven why he is considered the best in the world, professional or college ranks. And so, great job by Coach, and happy to see him getting those guys in, and just for one, to get them in the program, the recruiting part of it, to get guys like that, and then to get them ready to play as true freshmen.
A room
That's
that
big
was
time.
decimated by injuries last year.
Yep.
Right. When Oklahoma started the season, Gabe? You had a walk-on center that was
I don't want to talk about last year.
But just
Please,
giving perspective
Yes.
on Beatonbow, the job that he's done. This year, I think there had been, 2 games where you had your entire 5 that were considered the starters with Derek Simmons, and I don't know if they ever finished a game together outside of Michigan.
And that's the crazy thing. Like, continuity for an offensive line is so important.
So important.
Right.
Now, guys get rolled up, guys miss game. That stuff happens. But it's just we've had an abnormal amount of that over these last couple years. And my hope is Foje's now in at right tackle. And this five can develop some chemistry. And we can go to Knoxville and play well. And then that gets this group more confidence together. And then you go play a couple more really good teams the rest of the way. But you continue to get better each week, because while it wasn't perfect, people need to get used to guys getting beat more.
Right.
It happens. You're an NFL fanatic.
I'm addicted.
Guys get whooped all Sunday.
Right.
It's what happens. Like, you lose reps, and some of them look really, really bad.
Right.
You lose reps when you're playing against really good players. And we're so used to, you go back to Baker and Kyler, it's like, they got all day back there. That's not the world we're living in anymore.
Not at all.
So this offensive line, they got to continue to get better. Pass protection remains the strength of this group, but they did some good things.
Shout out to Eddie Pierre-Louis.
Came in there. A ton of energy, a ton of effort.
He's a nasty dude. He's going to give effort.
The meme where it's like, it's the guy laying next to his wife, and she's like, he's thinking of another woman.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my wife laying in bed, and then it's me, and the thought bubble is, if Eddie Pierre-Louis just played with good technique.
Right, exactly.
I'm telling you, man, and that's the next step for him, because he flies around. One thing about 55 out there, he's going to find somebody to hit.
No question.
And I appreciate that. But if he could get his pads down and his feet, if he could play with the better base and he could play with inside hands, this dude would be crushing fools.
He'll get there.
That's the next step for him.
Yep.
The effort, the attitude, that only gets you so far at this level against the defensive linemen that they're playing in the SEC.
Effort with technique.
Correct.
Coach V says it all the time.
I think that's on the wall.
It is.
It's on the wall in the facility.
Effort with technique.
The EPL, no one plays with better effort than him on the entire football team. But the technique needs to get better if he wants to become the type of player he's capable of becoming.
Yeah, absolutely. One other note on the offense, and we're going to break, come back, talk about the defense a bit. But I know that Josh, unfortunately for Isaiah Satania, the lasting image will be the punt return fumble. But, man, he had himself a heck of a game and was targeted a lot.
Yeah, no question. And I don't want to take any of that away from him.
Right.
It's just, those critical times we got to be able to take care of the ball and finish the game. But yeah, I mean, he's been the guy on the offensive side the last few weeks. I mean, I love to see him coming up. It's funny, man, because I think it was before the Michigan game. I was talking to his mom, and she was talking about she's excited that he's having the success that he had in special teams, but is hoping that he can come around on the offensive side. And so it's like I keep thinking about her every week, and I'm like, he's doing it, man. She's getting what she wants.
Proud.
Absolutely, man.
Josh, he has been our most dynamic playmaker.
Yes.
Right, and my hope is the run game got going. Yep. We saw some good things against South Carolina. We didn't see it consistently enough, but we saw some good things, right, against Ole Miss. But the most consistent thing about this offense has been Isaiah Satania.
Right.
I mean, he's been our best player. Which
is crazy because Jaron Kanak is having such a good year.
And Kanak's been a little quiet here lately. For whatever reason. The ball has not found him in the middle of the field in some of these situations like it was early in the season. But Satania had a good day. It should have been.
It's called robbers and spies. That's the reason in the middle of the field there like it has been early in the season. A lot of people have been rolling down that robber and spying Mateer, and so it takes away that middle of the field.
Well,
but anyway, sorry.
When Isaiah Satania is running uncovered down the football field, we should throw him the ball.
We got to get him the ball. No question about it.
I don't care if they're playing robbers, spy, Cowboys, Indians. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
It's Satania is our best weapon when it comes to getting open.
Yeah.
He creates space. He creates separation. we have to continue to feature him in the offense. And the ball, when he has those one-on-one matchups in critical situations, the ball needs to find him because the guy gets open.
All right, this segment's been brought to you by Taco Mayo. Tap the app and save up to 25% today. Let's talk defense and get you ready for Tennessee next inside the Huddle. Stick around.
The Huddle is brought to you by Riverwind Casino. It's always a good time. OU Fan Shop. The best place to gear up for game day is shop.soonersports.com. Sooner Kids Club. Log on to Soonersports.com/kids for information about joining the Kids Club presented by OG&E and brought to you in part by Devon Energy.
Sooners bring pressure. Back to pass. Picked up. Steps up. Trying to get away. And he can't. He's sacked. Marvin Jones got it. That's his first sack of the year. Back of the 34.
Really?
Yeah, the defense battle, they were on the field a lot. 87 plays for Ole Miss, 35 minutes and 36 seconds time of possession. They had an 11-minute advantage, but they still made some plays. And as we talk a little defense here, the segment's being brought to you by Riverwind Casino, the official entertainment destination of OU Athletics. You want to kick us off, Gabe? I mean, I know Coach Venables, the best is the standard, and he's probably going to lay a lot on that defense because he always does, and understandably so. It's the heart of the team, but they were on the field a long time Saturday.
You go back and you think of some of the third downs that we gave up. Some of them, you just got to look at Trinidad Chambliss and go,
yeah,
nice play, man.
I think I did the math, like 3rd and 7, I think, was the average third down. For
we had them in the situations we wanted them in, but we couldn't get off the field enough.
Right.
That was a game where, when, like you mentioned, the 3rd and 7 plus situations, we've been really good at getting off the field in those situations. And in this game, unfortunately, Trinidad Chambliss was just phenomenal. Whether it was his arm with some just crazy ball placement throws or what he could do with his legs, going and getting it as a runner. It was tough, man. It was, this Ole Miss offense is going to score a lot of points on everyone, essentially, that they play. And while I didn't think I didn't think our defense played its best, I still thought the defense put a winning performance out on the field.
I'd agree with that. It's just, kind of like we spoke about earlier in the show. The great ones figure a way to get it done when it matters most. And I think for me that was the most disappointing part, is that at the end of the game we weren't able to get them off the field on that last drive. Well, I'll say last drive, the second to last drive that they had. Good job getting them off the field on their last drive. But the drive that they went to score on, I mean, that's one that, great defenses stop. And, it's like, what's better, great defense or a great offense? You know what I'm saying? And
the rules are, Josh, the answer is great offense. And you look at, and that's just kind of college football.
Based off the rules, no question. Yeah, it's geared towards the offense. No question.
When offensive linemen can be blocking inside backers 4 yards down the field and you're throwing balls in behind them, advantage offense.
No
you know
question.
What I'm saying?
No
but
question.
I thought the defense, while it wasn't the masterpiece we were hoping that it would be, they did some really good things. Yeah. And there's some, I thought there were some guys that played at a really high level. Like I thought Cortland Guillory, that's about as impressive of a performance from an OU corner I can remember.
Man. He's a special player.
I mean, he was lights out. Did they even complete a ball on him? I mean, they challenged him a lot, and he was up to the challenge, it seemed like, every single time. Well, there's one right there. But it's a 5-yard hitch.
Yeah.
But it is – that was really encouraging. I thought Kip Lewis flew around, made a ton of plays, like Kip always does, played with great energy. The interior of the defensive line was not as disruptive as we're used to it being, especially in the pass rush.
Yeah. And it's hard to, like, they did a good job of moving the pocket to prevent that from doing. I mean, they did a lot of –
They got a good offense.
Yeah, I mean, they did a lot of sprint out stuff. They did a lot of rollout stuff. They did some play action stuff where they're gap scheming up front off of play action. That controls the interior line a lot. And so they did a good job on that just to control our interior line. But like you said, we played well enough to win on the defensive side.
That's how I saw it.
Agree. And I'd just like to see us finish it at the end there. We got the lead. Let's hold on to this fourth quarter lead. To me, that's when this elite defense proves that they're elite. Is like, to me, they are an elite defense, but to me, that's just the cherry on top that they, shut them down in the fourth quarter like that.
That's the complimentary piece of football we always talk about,
Absolutely.
though, right?
No question.
The offense had found something with Xavier Robinson. Mm-hmm. The stadium was going crazy, but the defense had been on the field a lot.
No question.
Through the first three quarters. Yep. And that's a situation, and we always view it as offensive guys, right? We were offensive guys. I always view that situation as, okay, we know the defense has played a lot of snaps. We found something. We got to go finish this thing off for these guys.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like that, they played a ton of plays.
By no means am I taking it off the offense.
Yeah, that's how I always view it.
We had more than enough opportunities on the offensive side, yes. But I guarantee you,
that's not how the head coach
defense
sees it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The head ball coach and that defense, they're like, that's on us.
Yeah.
We've got to finish the game.
And that's what their attitude should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, when we come back, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. And by the way, when we preview our opponents, it's brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties. Fan Field Athlete Focus. Just real quick in our final minute, though, for this segment, they're bringing in a team that you think as an overall team might be better than Ole Miss?
I think Tennessee's really good. Unfortunately. It's a very similar offense.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Heupel, he's going to want to run the ball. If they can run it, he'll run it 50 times if he has
Absolutely.
to. I mean, just remember last year, right? If he can just run it, he will run it. He will play the game however he believes it needs to be played for them offensively to win the game. But the deep balls are coming.
Yeah.
Joey Aguilar throws it out of the screen. If you're watching on television, he throws it out of the screen about 12 times a game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like,
he just rips it down the field.
They have some similarities in their offenses, probably as far as the system of the offense, but they call it totally different. Josh calls it totally different than Lane Kiffin. And so, they're gonna try to run the ball, and then they're gonna take their shots down the field big time. And they're good at it. I mean, that's the reason they're averaging over 500 yards a game, and
and they got three guys at wide receiver that can absolutely go.
Yeah,
and there's one of them. Brazel, some people think he's the best wide receiver in college football.
Brazel.
Yeah, he may be the best competitive catch wide receiver in college football. He will go up and get it. They have been
big guy, man.
Very, very dynamic as a passing team. And Deshaun Bishop, that dude is a thick, powerful back.
With Brazel, I don't know if it's because he's from Midland, Texas or not.
Oh, here we go. It always comes back to Texas with the Texas guys.
Hey,
every time.
I'm a homer, man. Midland, Texas, stand up.
He can play. He can play. But Matthews, Brazel, Staley, they got a three-headed monster at wide receiver. Guys all have good size and can fly.
Well, we don't have to wait till next segment. We got our opponent preview in right here. Tennessee's good.
I've been watching a lot of Tennessee.
I can tell. This preview of Tennessee is brought to you by One Oklahoma, powered by Sooner Sports Properties, Fan Field Athlete Focused. It was another wild weekend in college football that included another coach that's on the move. We'll give the details next. Inside the Huddle, live from Rudy. Stick around.
Wow.
Thank you to our cornerstone television partners, OU Health, OG&E, Fowler Auto Group, and Coca-Cola. Sooner Sports Talk is brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. OU's 2025 football games are available on Ritmo 96.5 FM in Oklahoma City and 101.5 FM El Patron in Tulsa, as well as on these stations' websites. Each OU Spanish broadcast will feature a 30-minute pregame show and a 15-minute postgame show.
Empty set, 3rd and 3, Mateer to throw. Looking, holding, throws across the middle, got a man, watch out, 40, down the sideline, Satania, it's a race, 40, 35, 30, they're not gonna get him, Isaiah Satania to the house, touchdown.
What a day for Isaiah Satania, of course. Frustration over the fumbled punt, but still 6 receptions, 131 yards, and that 76-yard touchdown. But a tough one for the Sooners as they fall 34-26. Segment brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Again, a wild week around college football. Now, the primetime games weren't all that great, and part of the reason is because A&M just destroyed LSU.
They played that game like they wanted Brian Kelly to get fired.
And he did.
Well, they accomplished that.
I mean, they beat that second half, and that's 2 years in a row, right?
Yep.
And you know who Texas A&M strength coach is, right?
Former LSU strength coach.
Tommy Moffitt.
Really? Yeah,
Legend. LSU legend. Every guy I know that played at LSU loves that man, and one of the first things Brian Kelly did
was fire
that man. And I saw him tweet out a picture of him just standing on that field in the middle of that tiger eye with the score in the background.
Wow.
Picture worth 1,000 words, man.
I mean, the governor got involved, Josh, to get him fired. The governor got involved in Louisiana to get Brian Kelly
seems
out.
dramatic.
I feel like there are certain schools, certain states that, like, you just got to be a good fit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I never felt like Brian Kelly was a great fit for that's a home. Like, you got to be a homer to be in LSU. That's where all of the kids that you coaching are from. That's where the coaches are from.
Great
hate it for
there.
my guy Sauce. That's their O-line coach. I hate it for him. Hope he can hang on there, man. But yeah,
gone.
I mean, it looks like A&M is like they're legit.
They look legit. That offense.
Now that Marcel Reed is coming along, they tough. The defense is always going to be.
They
good.
got burners at wide receiver.
Yes,
Concepcion's really
Concepcion
good. Yeah.
and what he's doing in the punt return game as well.
And that running back is really good too.
Craver,
man.
they got about 4 or 5 of them. Le'Veon Moss, the best one they got, is hurt.
Exactly.
So they look really, really good, and that defense is rounding in the form. Cassius Howell may be the best edge rusher in the country.
Hey, it's time for What's Your Beef. We got about a minute here. Brought to you by Didier Ranch. Didier Ranch's premium ranch-raised beef can be shipped anywhere in the continental U.S. Visit DidierRanch.com. That's DIDIER Ranch.com to order. Didier Ranch. Tradition tastes better. What you got?
I was going to do the Brian Kelly getting fired
perfect.
thing.
It worked out well. We got it all out. I should have used it to start the segment.
I honestly, I forgot we were going to do it. That's on me. Did anything else happen?
Well, there was a bad slate of NFL games yesterday. The average margin of victory was 18 points. We could complain about bad football games.
Wow,
yeah.
That's not great.
You had a bad primetime games in college football, but that's what 10 Power 4 vacancies now with Penn State.
The coaching carousel is going to be maybe that's it. I don't know if I have a beat, but the coaching carousel is going to be insane.
Well, maybe
should we power rank them?
Yeah. Okay. What's number 1 in your book?
LSU.
No question.
Number 2. Florida. So Penn State's 3rd?
I don't know. It seems like the behind-the-scenes stuff at Florida, maybe
concerning.
Some instability.
Maybe you bump Penn State up?
Possibly.
I'd say Penn State kind of has some of those issues, man.
Oh, really?
To me, the firing of James Franklin kind of points to something that's deeper that's going on. I don't think you fired James Franklin. Yeah, he had a few bad games, but like the whole decision-making process was crazy.
They haven't gotten better.
50 mil, exactly.
Yeah.
50 mil.
Yeah, and
like,
you just
pay him 50 mil. Like,
by the way, I just want to make this clear. You guys can pay me 50 mil and I'll go away. All right, I'll be gone.
Send me down the road
later. Anyway, Didier Ranch, love those peeps. Tradition tastes better. We'll be back and wrap up the Huddle. Stick around. We're live from Rudy's.
The Huddle is brought to you by Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. We want to thank all of our Sooner Radio Network affiliates across the state and region. Fans can check out Soonersports.com for an affiliate in your area. And if you're traveling outside the state of Oklahoma, you can listen to all the action on either SiriusXM Radio or download the Varsity Network app and listen free.
Sent in motion. Chambliss has it. Looking left. Lets it fly underneath. Screen. Caught. Dropped. Incomplete. Threw it to right. Kendall Daniels smashed it. And it's a 3-and-out.
We talked to Kendall Daniels afterwards. High IQ play there.
That was awesome.
Yeah, really cool.
Awesome.
Final
what
segment.
A moment in the stadium.
That place went nuts. Final
place is
segment
going insane.
Brought to you by the Trails Golf Club of Norman, where members become family. Inquire today at trailsgolf.com. You got a gift during the break, Gabe.
I did. So I think, Cameron, is it a field goal going in? That's what's happening here? Okay.
Yeah, I got a nod from Pops.
If we go up 10-0 via a Sandell field goal,
right,
we will know that Cameron Wilder is an oracle of sorts.
Yeah, a soothsayer, if you will. Well done. Well done.
I like that.
Did she made one for you last year,
She made one,
too?
yeah, and we still have it in my house.
That's awesome.
It's in my kid's room. He really likes it.
Hey, we only got a minute left, and Brent Venables is coming up. So, atmosphere, environment, concerns about it on Saturday night. What's the key?
I mean, yeah, it's going to be a concern. I mean, I've been there for a game before, and it's a crazy place, man. But we can win this game. Like, let's be honest. We knew before last week we were heading into this, what everybody's deeming as a gauntlet. But we're good enough to win the ball game. We just have to go out and freaking execute. We can get it done. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough, but we can get it done. And before we go, I also want to say let's be praying for those people in the way of the hurricane.
Oh, my gosh. That hurricane looks nasty. That's rolling in right now.
No doubt about that. But in order to win big games in this league, you got to go play well. You got to play clean.
Got to.
If you do that, we'll see what happens.
All right, stick around. Brent Venables coming up. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks, Josh. Great job as always, guys.
Thank you,
We'll
guys.
see you back here next week at the Huddle. Stick around. Sooner Sports Talk is now.
Live from Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, the Air Comfort Solutions OU Huddle has been presented by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Also brought to you by Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, bringing you the best in real Texas barbecue. And by Walden Cleaners, Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Sooner Sports Network.